Okay, back with Act 4, Diablo 3. It is my second to least favorite act in the game. Not bad, just I don't like it.
This devastation defies all reason.
It's not very long either.
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
I know how he feels, but we have to keep going.
Sorry, bro.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
You didn't destroy those gates.
Yet I defended humanity when Imperius would have destroyed it. And now the prime evil storms heaven itself.
This is not the time for doubt and weakness, Tyrael. Imperius is a fool, and if you side with him against me, you are too.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced. We are lost. Diablo is too powerful. Always before, the lords of hell bickered and worked against each other. They undid themselves. Within Diablo, within the Prime, there is no such division. And now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps.
Pull yourself together, man.
Prime evil. I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her.
Even though before the expansion, you never see her again. Spoiler alert.
I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
Adria made fools of us all. No one could have known she'd sacrifice her child to resurrect Diablo.
But poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
As do I. Leah deserved better than this. But right now, we must stop Diablo.
Yeah, they definitely did Leah dirty, for sure.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim. I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
That's a cool looking enemy.
Is low.
The ancient texts describe the terror demons as unconquerable foes. The dreams of Diablo made flesh. They appear in shadow to torment their victims, and then, in shadow, they vanish. The mere sight of one drove a Horadrim to madness, leaving him screaming and clawing at his eyes until the end of his days.
Do these things ever stop spawning? I don't remember. Sure shit doesn't feel that way. God damn it.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to recall bodies and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
I care little for destiny. Will you help me? Should we stand here and watch the heavens fall apart?
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Auriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Rakanoth, the Lord of Despair.
She will be free. Perhaps that will bring hope back to these heavens.
Keep your guard up. There are foes at every turn.
I have seen many warriors in my day, but only a scant few of them could face the might of an oppressor. This monster towers over the tallest barbarians and wields weapons crafted from hell-forged steel. They were last seen with Baal during his resurgence, and left legions of dead men.
Like chaff before the wind.
The bile crawlers are commonly spoken of among the peasantry in Honduras, most often invoked to scare unruly children into their beds. Fables hold that the crawlers are the half-formed human spawn who hatched before their time. They resemble nothing more than a bloody, ravening mess, and possess a voracious appetite for human flesh.
You know the thing I think I like or dislike the most about Act 4 is
I require more wrath.
I don't like the music. Like, it's okay. It's just very, like, you know, epic sounding but forgettable. It is a cool looking area. I'll give it that.
You think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
Rakanoth served Andar.
My armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire.
Cool.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
I will be worthy of it.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
It would be an honor, my lady.
Diablo brought despair to the halls of heaven, but hope is restored. I thought this would bring Tyrael back to us, but there is no sign of him. I must press on and destroy Diablo's infernal portals alone.
Yeah, old Tyrael's like, we're gonna lose. Pansy.
I knew he would come. That a champion from the mortal world would light our darkest hour. Your courage and nobility shine out across this realm, blinding our enemies.
I thank you, Lady Auriel. Your song will not be silenced again.
I know you will do all you can, for this is your hour. Go forth with my blessing and show all creation why the Nephilim are the future.
Can you help Tyrael? His faith is shaken.
There is a shadow upon his heart, but it will pass. Remember, He chose to be a mortal, and he must overcome this despair as a mortal.
I understand, but we have little time.
Have faith in him. Of all the archangels, his light has always shone the brightest. In this our darkest hour, he will ensure that justice prevails.
What are you going to do now?
Though the angelic host is scattered, we are not defeated. I will try to rally them as best I can.
Do you believe Diablo can be defeated?
Only in the light that lies within you, Nephilim. I will take heart from it and hope for your victory. The future is ever writing itself. Unknowable, just beyond sight and touch.
Only once in the history of Sanctuary has a Nephilim been as powerful as you. His name was Odysseus.
Aldician? But he is just a myth. A lesson in selflessness.
He was no myth. Because of his noble sacrifice, I saw the inherent potential in your kind. As such, I voted with Oriel to spare mankind from annihilation.
I'm grateful. I'll be sure to vote that we spare the angels when that time comes.
You jest, but that day is not impossible.
You can see the future?
I see the myriad streams of possibility, all intertwining and weaving into one another. I can hear them echoing forward into eternity.
How do you choose a path, then?
I am not called to be a champion, as you are. My role is simply to observe.
The battle approaches. What says the Scroll of Fate?
Doom and darkness. These heavens ruined. The angelic host broken. Diablo victorious.
So the scroll is wrong.
As I have said, Nephilim, your destiny is unwritten. You alone may change these dark times.
Word.
That eruption was strongest to the northeast.
Alright, so now I gotta break all these things to find a portal or whatever. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, I thought I found it. Wait.
You must close the Hell Rift before you may proceed.
Alright. Why don't you come help me? Cool, right?
Look upon these gardens. Now they seethe with the corruption of hell.
I never wanted to see this demon squalor again.
The Angelic Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation.
So, you approach the Oculus with the aim to destroy it. You will not succeed.
Well done, Nebula. Diablo's vile minions can no longer use this rift to find their way into the Silver City. Now only one rift remains.
Word?
That is not the only hell rift. The flow of my legions will not stop.
I mean, you also said that I wouldn't destroy the Hell Rift or the whatever, the Oculus, and I killed it in one hit, bro. You got one shot, bro. You suck, bro. I remember once on the Hell Rift was right there. I got so lucky. I was like, hey. Very, very uncommon for that to happen. If it even happens anymore.
There has been much debate among the Horadrim regarding the Shadow Vermin. Some scholars believe that these wraith-like foes are formed from concentrated demonic energy, while others believe they are the souls of humans corrupted by Diablo. They glide through the darkness as if ready to smother their unwary prey. Were once men grateful, but each of them had darkness within his soul, and Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, used this flaw to trick them into his service. Mephisto's fury slowly burned away their mortal forms, leaving them fiery apparitions who know no pain, fear, or doubt.
Damn it.
Patience.
Where's my hell portal, bruh?
To see this demon squalor again.
And see what's happening in this level is kind of the problem people took with this game. It happened in Act 3 too. How the main boss is like popping off and like talking shit like the whole match or map or whatever, and you're like, dude, shut up. God. It's like, it's weird. I mean, it's definitely Diablo 2 wasn't like that.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
On it.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Hey, buddy. Did you pull yourself together?
Tyrael.
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair. You have shown me there is still a chance for victory.
But we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way to the Silver Spire.
I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day, yet still you find the courage to move forward. It is an honor to be one of you.
Yeah, man.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
Pay him no mind. This is your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater than Tyrael foresaw.
One can only hope. But now, we must stop Diablo before he reaches the crystal arch above us.
Diablo means to corrupt the crystal arch atop the silver spire. If he succeeds, the high heavens will be lost forever. Tyrael and I go to face the Lord of Terror himself.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the prime evil? For all your might.
Look at the destruction Diablo has wrought. If we do not stop him, this is the future of all creation. Diablo is climbing the spire.
You killed me without a second thought when I was no longer of use to you. How can you damn those who helped you?
Yeah, I did kill you because you tried to kill me, bro. If that part hadn't happened, we could have been homies.
Long ago, when he was still among the angels, but he grew weary of battling the demons after a time, and he began to secretly conspire with demons in order to forge a peace. The demoness Lilith became his closest ally in the Hells, and many other demons and angels joined his cause.
The Mallet Lords are brutal overseers, second only to the seven evils themselves. The Mallet demons rule the seething outer reaches of the hells that surround the central realm, and have long refused to join any of the lesser evil's armies. Surely the destruction would be unthinkable if such a thing ever came to pass.
Oh man, I went straight to it. I got lucky. Hell yeah. Woo! I could have sworn I
The cold hand of death reaches out for you.
And see the ruin of heaven.
The angel Iswal was once Tyrael's lieutenant, but he was captured by the enemy after an ill-advised assault upon the Hellforge. Iswal surrendered to demonic corruption and revealed the secrets of the Soul Stones to the prime evils. Tyrael claimed that Iswar was slain years ago, but his replacement has never emerged from the Crystal Arch.
I need to go back.
I often came to this great span to meditate on things as I looked out over the Silver City. The view used to calm me. Now I find it does the opposite.
I need to go back.
So I guess I didn't kill him in the second game. Sure as shit seemed like I killed him when he dropped dead and dropped loot, but what do I know, right? All right. Oh.
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
You find meaning in how your loved ones lived, not how they died.
Oh, and you're an expert on loved ones now. Traveling alone your whole life. Seeking redemption for some corrupt faith. Don't lecture me, Crusader.
I've devoted my life to that redemption, Hadrig. Tread carefully.
Yeah. Don't be a dick. Dick.
A good choice.
Stop being a dick, sir.
I will use this.
All right. Oh.
Thank you.
You know, I wonder if it's possible to install, like, I guess not, because the game's all online. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a way to play like the base game, like before all the before the expansion and all that. I don't know why you'd want to. I guess to experience how terrible the game was. This game used to be really bad. Like, bad. Really bad. Like, I wouldn't have done a gameplay on it bad.
I'm sorry for what I said before. I was upset. I don't know what it is, but I feel better. Like things can be made right.
Your faith has returned, I see.
Yes, that's it exactly. My wife would not have wanted me to wallow in my misery. She would have wanted me to do everything I could to help you win this battle. And you can win. I know that now.
And I will not do so alone, friend.
Yeah, man, we're homies.
You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Of course, Chelsea.
What's the point of seeing the future if you don't stop bad things from happening, Miriam?
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you just let Leah die?
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now, you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Chelsea.
Is that the name of my character, or is that just some pet name she uses on everyone?
So, now you know. The Nephilim are not in the Scroll of Fate. Heard it from Fate himself. You can write your own destiny.
If I can write my own destiny, how can you see my future?
Perhaps I have my own Nephilim powers, eh? That, and you are quite predictable. Your task will soon be done. The angels will then have no choice but to value mortals, thanks to you.
You may be right.
Of course I'm right. Look who you're talking to. Have I ever steered you wrong?
No, but sometimes you hide parts of the truth.
All for your own good, Chelsea. All for your own good.
When you have lived as long as I, you learn that life is filled with betrayal. But the cruelest always comes at the hands of those we love. I know it must be hard to think of other things, but now we must. All creation rests upon your shoulders.
You sound more serious than I've ever heard you.
Well, these are dark times. Even I must set apart thoughts of Dirge's jewel and dwell upon the fate of the world. But that doesn't mean you have to frown so. Do you think that Leah is lost forever?
Diablo consumed her. She is gone.
Do you not think Leah's soul is stronger than that? But then sometimes I forget that you have not seen everything that I have seen.
You always dodge around the truth. Who are you?
What am I? I am covered as Shen, of course. No more, no less. To some that has meant one thing, to others another.
When will you give me a real answer?
When the sun sets in the east and the shore swallows the tide. When the moon smiles upon the day and the blind man sees once again.
Soon I will kill Diablo or he will kill me. We come to the end, and so I have a question.
I love questions.
In your many travels, have you ever seen anything that could cleanse the corruption from the Zakarum faith?
Yes, Crusader. I have seen something like that. At any rate, when you defeat Diablo, don't laze about. We have other lands to explore, you and I. Dirge's jewel is still out there somewhere.
Where?
Closer than you think. Now go, kill Diablo! I know what I fear. For long years, I feared the jewel of Dirges would fall into the wrong hands. That its evil would be unleashed upon our world. But in the sight of this, in the sight of all this destruction, I can hardly look or even think upon a jewel, even one as terrible as Dirges. You must save us.
Okay. All right, let's go see what these homies got to rap about, and we'll move on.
We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
Nor could Leah. It was not your fault.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
Perhaps we should show it to Tyrael. What does it contain?
I am not certain. The script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone. I spoke with Ethereal, and he helped me translate the document. It was written by an angel who saw promise in humanity. He began to teach a group of young women who had killed the demons their masters summoned.
You and your sisters?
None other. The prophet I have followed for so many years. He was an angel.
That is why Tyrael seemed familiar to you.
Yes, but I do not know whether the prophet was the dying angel I met or not. The writings say that he worked in absolute secrecy. Ethereal knew nothing of them.
Then you must find a new path through the world without him.
You are right. And I hope that path will still be with you, my friend.
Do you miss your family during these times?
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Why is that?
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him. Not even to win her back. They won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
Sucks, bro.
Did the torn page lead you to the location of the tomes?
No. I've learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before, on the braces of Tyrael's armor.
Only one thing to be done. Let's ask him about it.
Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
Explain.
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
So Magda took the Coven, while Adria found Diablo in Tristram. Not yet.
Well, let's go. We're about to beat Act 4. I mean, it's not a very long act. I think I just go through this part, through maybe 1 or 2 areas, and then it's like roll credits.
And me to that foul asylum, Tyrael. Why did you forsake me when you knew Baal still walked among us?
It's cool that they put Marius in the game. I just think that's cool.
The enslaved nightmares stand as testament that there will never be peace between men and demons. Sorcerers who attempt to master the dark arts and summon demons with their black spells are all damned to become skeletal nightmares, bound to the very power they try to bend to their will.
Patience. Cower before Takaroons. Not yet.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
Perhaps I do.
Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
It is up to us now. I am glad you are immortal, my friend.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way.
Go.
The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
You are a fine commander, Tyrael. I am proud to call you friend.
It was an honor, but this is the moment you were made for. This is the hour of mankind's victory.
Of course, I'm like, oh, let's go beat the game. No, we got some dialogue to listen to.
You've said that the Crystal Arch is the heart of heaven. Tell me about it.
It is older than time itself, and over the eons, this shining realm took shape around it. It thrums with living light and sound that courses through the very fabric of the Silver City.
The angels are birthed from it as well?
Yes, like musical notes in a grand chorus. Angels are the manifestation of the Arch's intrinsic harmony. The purest expressions of this harmony were my brethren, the Archangels.
I see little harmony in this place.
Yes, but hope has returned. And as you mortals are fond of saying, it is not over yet. I fear that if we defeat Diablo, Leah's innocent spirit will die with him.
I refuse to believe that. No matter how long it takes, I won't rest until her soul is at peace. When the angels voted to decide humanity's fate, who voted against us?
Imperius. Malthael abstained, but it was counted against you.
Malthael? I've not heard of this angel.
He was wisdom itself, until his disappearance. The Angiras Council has been broken ever since.
What happened to Malthael?
Long ago, when Anarius and his ilk stole the World Stone to create Sanctuary, Malthael became consumed with discovering its whereabouts. As the Archangel of Wisdom, he was tortured by his inability to recover the sacred artifact.
Where is he now?
Some say he haunts the silent halls of Pandemonium, forever seeking answers to the unknowable mysteries of life and death.
What is the prime evil?
It is the sum total of all 7 evils housed within one body. There is an ancient legend, known only to a few, of the great dragon Taphamet, who was the original embodiment of evil. The legend says that he was ripped apart during an epic battle with Anu, and that the burning hells are composed of his remains.
Who is Anu?
Just as Taphamet was the ultimate evil, Anu was the ultimate good. It is said by some that the Crystal Arch is all that remains of this great warrior.
Are you saying Diablo wants to become this dragon?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
All right. Yeah, it sucks. Your buddy can't come with you. He gets stuck back there in the back. Feels bad, man.
The 7 evils are one within me. I am Legion. Enough. Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror. Only by defeating us can you return to your own realm. But none have ever crawled from the depths of their own terror. How tastes your fear, Neverland?
Not enough left. Yes!
No! This wretched light must be eradicated! All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
Goddamn loot pinata. What do I get? What do I get? It's probably good for my minions. So. Yeah.
This will aid me.
All right. Let's talk to the homies and let's see here.
I have a gift for you, Lyndon.
Is that so?
Take this gold. When the demons are vanquished, we will go to Kingsport, settle your debt, and free your brother.
I can't accept this.
You must.
I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you could promise not to steal from me.
I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the Prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made. You truly are the one the Prophet promised. You are everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too.
I can't believe you really did it.
Are those tears in your eyes, Lyndon?
No. It's raining.
It doesn't rain in the heavens.
Well, it does now. That was astounding. What you did back there. You're the greatest hero in history. Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time. Hell, I will sing right now if you want me to.
Please don't.
Well, it was all worth it. Everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. Oh, jest. You were like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
A bold claim. Evil is resilient.
Time will tell.
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prying evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light
of this glorious new dawn.
Okay. That used to be the end of the game, but
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough. You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished, and you should all run. Malthael. Brother. Why? The Nephilim will stop you. No one can stop death.
Screams draw me to the city of Westmarch, where angels slaughter helpless people in the streets. Who sent these reapers, and why? I will learn the answers, but first, I will end this massacre, and teach them to fear the Crusade.
Okay, so yeah, wow, there's so much dialogue and stuff in this game, way more than I remember, because you know, when you start running this game, you'll start doing adventure mode and you just forget there's a story there, but there's a lot of story here and lore. But so Act 5 is the expansion. So it used to be you beat Diablo, beat the game, roll credits, whatever, then the expansion came out. The expansion is what saved this game. This expansion and everything related to it turned this game around from a piece of shit game to like one of the best games ever made, right? Whoever thought up the expansion, you saved this game from just being like a game that we would talk about, or I would talk about and be like, I hate this game, it's the worst. Diablo 3 was a piece of shit game when it first came out, and I hope everyone never forgets that. This game fucking sucked when it first came out. Whew. I get mad thinking about how bad this game was, but now it's a great game, and I have a lot of good things to say about it. But I'm gonna go. I'm actually just gonna take a quick break and come right back and start Act 5. So, but I'll be back for that. So see you when I see you.